A very warm afternoon to 12th Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival, organized by Miniboxoffice, and a great thank you to the jury and the organizers of Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival for selecting our movie, our silent movie, Notes to a Lover from Jenny Adam and Her Beautiful Family. As usual, this is whichever films that I have made till far. All the stories and the background and the scripting has been mine, right from my first film to my sixth film. I wanted to make this particular feature film as a silent black and white movie in the 4:3 aspect ratio. And I just had that idea that I wanted to tell a cinema absolutely without any dialogues, no folly. And I wanted the message to be absolutely perfect and hard hitting. So I felt the necessity of the dialogue was not there. And the black and white I felt because I felt the message would be more beautifully developed, or it would be delivered if I would have used no dialogue. So the movie is absolutely a silent movie with only a background score and shot in 4:3 aspect ratio. I had no such roadblocks while I was making this movie. The most important thing was the casting for this movie. So I had to be doubly sure the actors that I'm choosing would fit the role, because since they had no dialogues in the movie, they had to be absolutely emoting with their body. And choosing the protagonist, Rita Jhawar, for me was the biggest challenge that I would have taken. Well, the deciding the human resource was not very difficult because I had my trusted team, the crew, to support me, and my crew is a very small team, but then very adept in understanding my concept, my language of cinema, and the casting was absolutely done by me, so there was no such problem. And the rest of the stuff, the background, the finances, everything was managed by my production house, Nez Moving Pixels, and Rita, being the other partner, she took care of it. Well, there were a couple of challenges while shooting this movie because I had to shoot this entire movie with iPhone. So I had two iPhones a few generations back, iPhone 8 Plus and iPhone 10s. We shot the movie entirely with this, and except in the indoor, there was no requirement of any outdoor lighting. And fixing the the perfect location for this movie was very important for me. And in the outdoor where we had shot the movie, there was no power backup, so we had to carry a lot of power banks to charge the iPhone, and that's about it. The final product or the final movie has come out much better than I had dreamed about it. Sarkar, my music director, with whom I have done all my feature films, he has given a beautiful soundscape. All the actors have been exemplary in their delivery and their performances, and everything went smooth as a butter. So it turned out much better than I had dreamed of it. Well, the target audience of this movie is the intelligentsia, the people who want a good content, different kind of a content to watch. I would put this in the category of world cinema because this movie is universal, and the message of this movie, social cannibalism, philosophical cannibalism, psychological cannibalism, and of course, as symbolic, I have put the human cannibalism, the actual aspect of eating human flesh. I have shown that in this movie as a shock factor. So anybody who watches this movie will understand it is meant for everybody who has eye for and a taste for good cinema. To all the emerging filmmakers, I wish to tell them the size of the camera is not important. If you're shooting a movie, the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth is always a good story. Once you have a good story, find the right kind of a team and a crew to deliver it, and of course, next comes the cast. The cast is absolutely important because they are the ones who will portray the character that you have decided upon. Thanks to technology, the mobile phones have reached a point where they can shoot in 4K, and some mobile phone can also shoot in 8K. So if you don't have a great budget, you can definitely shoot with phones. If you have a good budget, decide on the rest of the equipment, but do not overdo it. If you need a drama for which you need a particular camera, fix on that camera. Do not do it just because you have to show somebody. First be convinced that you need this equipment. My best wishes to Dada Saheb Phalke Film Festival organized by Miniboxoffice. They have been diligently for the past 12 years hosting this festival, which is one of the most prestigious festivals in India, and they have been doing it with absolute integrity and honesty, and you can rest assured that this is the best platform for any emerging filmmakers to send their films. And I have been associated with Dada Saheb Phalke for past so many years, and I'm very proud that my films have won great honors at this festival.